Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the comparison between the Redmi Note 5 Pro and the Mi A1. Both phones are sold exclusively online on Flipkart and mi.com and offline in Mi Homes. Redmi Note 5 Pro is sold in two variants. Base variant starts at 14,000 rupees and comes with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. Next variant is priced at 17,000 rupees that comes with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. Mi A1 is sold only in one variant at 14,000 rupees that comes with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. Mi A1 has a complete unibody metal design on the back and a 2.5D curved Corning Gorilla Glass on the front. It has a thickness of 7.3 mm and weighs 165 grams. Redmi Note 5 Pro has a semi-metal build with a metal back panel and plastic strips at the top and bottom for antennas. On the front, it also comes with a 2.5D curved Corning Gorilla Glass protection. Both phones come with a metal matte finish on the back with anti-fingerprint coating that doesn't work 100%. Both phones are super slippery and you need a good case for both phones. Luckily, Note 5 Pro comes with a free case right out of the box. On the back, Mi A1 copies the design from the iPhone 7 Plus and Redmi Note 5 Pro copies the design from the iPhone 10 with its vertically aligned dual camera setup. Now purely in terms of design and build, Mi A1 definitely feels more premium with its complete unibody metal design and its placement of dual cameras. By the way, Redmi Note 5 Pro with a thickness of 8.05 mm and a weight of 179 grams feels thick and bulky when we compare it to the Mi A1. So in terms of design and build, Mi A1 is definitely the winner. Both phones come with all the basic sensors including gyroscope, compass, LED notification light, fingerprint scanner and IR blaster at the top. But Mi A1 is missing FM radio while the Note 5 Pro has it. Now that's the only major difference between both the phones in terms of hardware. Both phones support dual SIM with dual 4G, VoLTE and Geo works without any issues. I have used both the phones and I didn't have any issues with call quality or signal reception. Both phones even have the exact same SIM card tray slots. They have a nano SIM slot and a hybrid SIM slot, so you can either use two nano SIMs or a nano SIM and SD card. Fingerprint scanner works well on both phones, but fingerprint scanner is faster on Note 5 Pro than on Mi A1. On A1, it was very slow earlier, but after audio update, it has become faster. But still, fingerprint scanner on Note 5 Pro is super fast. So in the hardware department, it's almost a tie, but because of the faster fingerprint scanner and the FM radio, I'll pick Redmi Note 5 Pro as the winner. Mi A1 sports a 5.5-inch LTPS display with Full HD Plus resolution. Redmi Note 5 Pro sports a 5.99-inch IPS display with Full HD Plus resolution in the new 18:9 aspect ratio. Even though Note 5 Pro has a much bigger display, because of the new aspect ratio, it has the same physical footprint as Mi A1 with much smaller bezels at the top and bottom with on-screen buttons. Now coming to picture quality, display on Mi A1 feels sharper because of the smaller screen and same resolution. When compared to the Note 5 Pro, display on A1 feels slightly dull. A1's display feels cooler than Note 5 Pro. Color accuracy and blacks are much better on the Note 5 Pro. Sunlight legibility is equally good on both the phones. In terms of picture quality, whether it is watching videos or playing games, Redmi Note 5 Pro's display looks better. By the way, Mi A1 comes with bigger bezels on the front with physical capacitive buttons. On Redmi, we have on-screen buttons which can be hidden, and once you do that, you get a much more immersive experience on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So to conclude, if you want the best display, go for the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Let's take a quick break to hear about our sponsor, Cashify.in. If you are looking to sell your old mobile or laptop, then you can get the best price on Cashify.in in less than 60 seconds. Just get a quotation from their website and request a pickup, and once the agent takes your phone, you get paid on the spot. On the rear, Mi A1 comes with a dual camera setup with a 12 megapixel wide angle camera and a 12 megapixel secondary camera with telephoto lens. Redmi Note 5 Pro also comes with a dual camera setup with a 12 megapixel primary camera and a 5 megapixel secondary camera which is only used for depth sensing. On the front, Mi A1 sports a 5 megapixel camera while the Note 5 Pro sports a 20 megapixel camera with a dedicated soft LED flash. I have already posted a dedicated video on the camera comparison, so do check it out for more information and sample shots, but here's the gist. Cameras are simply better on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. Rear camera performance can be debatable, But for front-facing camera, Redmi Note 5 Pro is the winner and offers additional features like front-facing portrait mode, which Mi A1 simply doesn't offer. Both phones offer portrait mode for rear cameras, and I personally prefer the portrait mode from the Redmi Note 5 Pro. With that said, Mi A1 offers 4K video recording, while on Note 5 Pro, we can only record video in 1080p but with electronic image stabilization, and that's a huge advantage for Note 5 Pro. So if you want better cameras, Redmi Note 5 Pro is the winner. You get better front-facing camera, additional portrait mode and electronic image stabilization while recording videos. You get wider and better selfies, portrait selfies, and video recording with electronic image stabilization. Mi A1 sports a Snapdragon 625 processor with Adreno 506 GPU. Redmi Note 5 Pro sports a Snapdragon 636 processor with Adreno 509 GPU. Both phones are built using the same 14nm architecture, so both are equally good in terms of power efficiency and less heating issues. Gaming experience is good on Mi A1, but it is better on Note 5 Pro because of the newer Adreno 509 GPU. In terms of raw performance and actual day-to-day usage, Redmi Note 5 Pro is more faster than Mi A1. Yes, Mi A1 comes with pure stock Android directly from Google and it's super responsive, but Redmi Note 5 Pro is also pretty good. And by the way, Redmi Note 5 Pro was just launched and with some optimization, it will perform even better. So in the performance round, Redmi Note 5 Pro is the winner because of the latest Snapdragon 636 processor. By the way, Snapdragon 625 processor seen in Mi A1 is almost 2 years old, and if you're looking for a long-term device, it's better to go with the latest processor. Mi A1 runs on pure stock Android based on Android 8.0 Oreo. Redmi Note 5 Pro runs on a heavily skinned version of Android called MIUI 9.2 based on Android 7.1.1 Nougat. So on Mi A1, it is completely empty without no additional features. But you get pure stock Android, material design, very responsive user interface, latest software and security updates for the next 1.5 years. It will also be one of the first few phones to get Android P update directly from Google. Now with Redmi Note 5 Pro, yes, it is running an old version based on Nougat, but you get a lot of cool features like dual apps, secondary space, gestures, customization, long screenshot, and a lot of cool features that you simply can't get on the Mi A1. Note 5 Pro will also get updates for a very long time, but you won't get monthly security updates like the Mi A1. By the way, memory management is good on both phones, but comparatively, it's better on the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So guys, in the software department, if you want a super responsive OS with the latest Android and security updates, Mi A1 is the winner. But if you want a lot of cool software features and tons of customization, Redmi Note 5 Pro is the winner. By the way, in the software department, out of these two phones, I prefer the Redmi Note 5 Pro. By the way, with Redmi Note 5 Pro, we also get the face unlock feature. In good lighting conditions, it is super fast, and in low lighting conditions, it doesn't work or it is slow. So it shouldn't be a deciding factor. So don't think too much about this particular feature. Both phones come with an audio jack and a mono speaker at the bottom. In terms of speaker loudness, Mi A1 is the winner. Mi A1 also comes with a dedicated amplifier, which is missing on the Note 5 Pro. So audio experience on the headset is slightly more louder on Mi A1. Mi A1 sports a 3000 mAh battery, comes with a USB Type-C charging port and a normal 10W power adapter in the box. Redmi Note 5 Pro sports a 4000 mAh battery, comes with a micro USB charging port and a normal 10W power adapter in the box. But it also supports Quick Charge 2.0, so if you can get a Qualcomm certified charger, you can charge the Redmi phone faster. Now coming to the battery life and the charge time, Mi A1 gets completely charged in around 2 hours. Redmi Note 5 Pro takes around 3 hours to charge completely using the 10W power adapter that we get in the box. Now coming to battery life, on normal to high usage, I got around 5 to 7 hours of screen on time. So in the battery department, you can say it is a tie. By the way, Mi A1 has the USB Type-C port. Yes, it is future-proof, futuristic and blah blah blah, but still, a micro USB charging port is more convenient to find anywhere in case you forgot your charging cable. So guys, the conclusion is pretty simple. Mi A1 was an awesome phone when it was launched, but right now, it is kinda old. Redmi Note 5 Pro is a brand new phone with lot of cool features and many improvements in terms of performance, display and cameras. So out of these two phones, if you want my suggestion, definitely go with the Redmi Note 5 Pro. So guys, out of these two phones, which one will you buy and why? Do let me know by commenting below this video, and if you are planning to buy either of these phones, use the link in the description. It really helps the channel. If you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and we will try to make it as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.